Okay, some highlights from GreatStockPicks.com and our live trading chat room on January 30th. JCPenney's paid us again, guys. This has been a solid stock. I called it as a long right here around 2042, I think was the, let me double check, 2043, sorry. Stop 14 cents below. The reason I liked it, I'm trying to use these videos to share my reasoning instead of just to be bragging, because I do get some stuff wrong. JCPenney's, let's get a drawing tool going here. Yesterday, these are 5-minute candles, by the way, but you can see this big move it had from here to here yesterday. So we had what looked like to be a partial retracement, plus you had some support just to the left, a little base from yesterday. So this was an area I was watching. I actually used 15-minute candles for my entry. So let me zoom in here. And you just had that pretty little stair-step look, a nice little kind of doji candle here. I thought it might be turning here with the support to the left. Called it long over this candle, so 2043, and then switching back to 5s. The entry was right here, and we actually had this really nice spike late in the day to either sell into or for another trade if you didn't still have any. One of our members alerted it around 20 in the 2070s, 2080 area, I think. Anyway, JCPenney's has been very good to us. The daily still looks good. The daily, you still have yesterday's big move and then kind of an inside candle today, so it'll be back on watch again tomorrow. My best call today, MBI. Went ahead and called this one. I liked the shape here. You had this is actually, doesn't look like much, but this is actually a massive move for an $8 stock that it made in early January, and then was kind of putting a little triangle here. And so when I looked at it today, it was starting to get some volume. It wasn't quite to the high of day yet. I think it was 830 or 831 when I saw it. I noticed that yesterday's high was 834, so I went ahead and called MBI at 832. Worst case stop, a nickel below, 827. Doesn't get much better than that. One little red candle, and it was off to the races. And this went to 910 from 832. A good 10% move, 78 cents a share on a nickel risk. And we had a lot of celebrating in chat on that one. That one worked out really well. Also, during lunch, Yum, I wasn't even watching this one, and then all of a sudden it lands on our radar because of this volume spike. And then when it started to pop, I went ahead and called it somewhere around 63.60. It was during lunch, so I didn't use the announcements feature. I just typed in Yum, right in this area, 63.60 area. So it wasn't, again, not an official call because it didn't have the microphone on or anything, but I did type out Yum. I like this pullback. I like the fact that on 60s, we had just earlier today breached this most recent low and then reversed. I like that, kind of a stop run deal. Also a double bottom, and the daily chart was getting pretty handsome too. Had some nice tails around this area. Couple that with that volume spike, and that first pullback to me was buyable around 63.60, and it almost went up a buck from there. So that was nice also. And then late in the day, I tried one of my bottom feeding plays on AMT right here at 77 bucks. And it only went up to the highest it got. It didn't stop out, but it only went up to 77.15. Grinding down all day, and then had that kind of final push look to it. And if you go to the daily or maybe 60s, you can see it better. It did have some support at 70. So that was the reason for that call. I just see this long-term, the 60-minute candles at support around 70 was resistance back here. So that kind of shape into an area of support oftentimes yields a decent bounce. Today, I just got a sandwich out of it. So anyway, I'm going to quit babbling, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow.